Hey guys, I decided that I wanted to start learning Mo and Krill. I only have a few games on him at this point, but I definitely figured out the playstyle that I enjoy, which is a spirit tank focus. So with that, if there's any tips you'd like to share with this character, feel free to put them down in the comments below. I've only been playing this game for about 2 weeks, so we're still learning as we go. Anyway, I wanted to showcase this game because I messed up in lane pretty badly. Even after that mess up, we were able to catch up and still be useful to the team at the same time. So I just wanted to do a commentary explaining what my thoughts were during this game, and I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope it helps. Also, as a side note, if you do win lane, you are so strong with Mo and Krill early game, and you can just go around and kill people over and over, or ult for your teammates to get the kills. It's so good. I really like this character so far. Alright, so after that, we're gonna get into our main gameplay, the main point of this video here, and we're solo laning in this game against a Wraith. So we have two very strong early game laners, and the problem is I've only played Mo and Krill for like maybe 3 games at this point. So I don't necessarily know exactly what I want to do here, and I'm just gonna plan to run in and use my one to keep relatively healthy while I pressure and get CS. And with the wave pushed up like this, I'm going to come on the left side and basically force her to look in 2 positions at once. Either she hits me or she gets CS. It's her choice. Alright, and when we leveled up here, I'm picking up our 3, which is our disarm, so we can immediately stop her from using her gun. And I need to start using this better. There's a lot of different applications I could be doing for this. I could keep the enemy from getting their CS. I could be using it as I go into fights, and I honestly just don't use it enough. So that's something that I really realized going through this again, and that's a big thing that I'm going to be taking away from it. So yeah, Krill's 3 is really important because it's a disarm, and I don't use it enough. So keep that in mind throughout the rest of the gameplay. I definitely took way too much damage there playing too aggressively. I should have backed up and just waited for the wave to push in so I could heal off of it, but instead I was wanting to be aggressive because I figured any trade is a good trade since I have healing and she doesn't. It's also the 2-minute mark, so as soon as I get the wave pushed again, I'm planning to take my camp because that's just free money. And since we took a ton of damage there, I decided to go with extra regen just to keep healing up from that, so that way we don't necessarily have to leave our lane. And sadly, when I punched here, the minion decided that he wanted to juke me and just walk away, so I missed the CS and took a ton of damage, so I actually missed 2 whole minions here, which is not good. I'm basically almost down 2 items against this Wraith already, and I'm at half health and she's at full, so I really just need to focus on trying to CS and keep my health up rather than harassing her. But she also knows this, and she's going to start harassing me even harder now. Right here, I went to parry her punch and I fumbled. If I did get this parry off, I could have just backed up, bought another item, and been fine. But since I didn't, I just die here. And I picked up melee lifesteal just because I'm big struggling in lane right now. And playing other MOBAs, most of the time, if you're losing lane, just build defensive. Stay alive, try to get your CS, and then keep playing the game. You don't need your big damage, you don't need your power spikes, you're already losing lane, you're not gonna win. Let's just CS and stay alive. Then hopefully by doing this, once we're out of our laning phase, we can grab those power spikes and use them appropriately, but right now we just need to stay alive and try to get there. And right here I picked up healing rate and then immediately ended it because she was standing on the bridge still. I thought she would have got down at that point. And this is very aggressive, but I'm trying really hard to push these minions under her tower so then I can go back and get my camp. And I'm finally deciding to grab some damage here, and we're getting high velocity mags since she's trying to stay far away. I also like close quarters, but I haven't really been able to play too much close, so we're getting high velocity here. And this is why Wraith is a very strong laner. Her cards hurt, so if you don't dodge them, you get chunked. Meanwhile, her gun also really isn't bad. So once again, I'm still losing lane. I'm still down about an item, so I'm just trying to play safe, make sure that I'm not falling too much further behind, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Once we get our hands on it.
And I saw her go pretty far back here, so I felt pretty comfortable going in and just taking these minions down as fast as I could. She got scared of my burrow and backed up. I don't know why. She could definitely just kill me with her ult because I don't have mine. And if you didn't know this, at 3k, as soon as you hit 3k souls, that's when every character in the game is able to get their ultimate. And I finally just hit it. She's been there for a while now, so that's why I had to play back extremely safe, because if I got Wraith ulted, I was just dead unless I disarmed first. I also picked up Mystic Shot there. It's not really going to do the most for me right now, but I'm planning to build a lot more Spirit soon, and so it'll start to scale up. And you see me playing pretty far back here. That's because I'm still down. There's no point in me pushing up that far. I'm just trying to catch up, and maybe if I can try to pick her off with my ultimate. But hers is honestly much better in a solo lane because she can shoot me when she uses hers. I'm just sort of stuck tickling her when I use mine. And here I decided to go all in, and this actually works out pretty well, except I learned something about Mo and Krill here. She ults me, so I get to a safe place and immediately disarm, and then I ult her back, and I left click a little too soon, and I'm thinking I'm shooting my gun for some reason, but apparently if you left click and hold it down when you're in your ult animation, it doesn't start shooting and you need to wait until it's over. So yeah, I fully just inted here. There was a chance I could have killed, but you know, it's okay, I guess. We're just gonna go back to safe farming because I just gave her a lead after I pretty much caught back up. And I also picked up close quarters just to do some more close range damage. I'm hoping that when I ult her using close quarters, we'll be able to help finish the kill. Actually ended up playing this a bit more aggressively here, and I was just planning on doing this because I have healing right, and I just wanted to try to pressure her and then heal up after. I'm not trying to full commit here. There's no reason for me to full commit here. She's under her tower. She has a 1-item lead. I don't need to do this. Also, the minion pathing is so freaking weird sometimes, dude. All right, we got 1500. Our lane's pushing. We can go get another item now. And it's kind of hard to tell right now. I do think I'm still behind, but we're both at least at 5k. And so that's telling me that I'm in a pretty decent position to try to fight here. Even though I'm down 2 deaths, I'm still at the same amount of money, so I can initiate. And here I sort of just bait an ultimate. She tries to go in on me, so I just pull it to where she won't be able to get to me very easily. And then after that, we'll try to fight. And thanks to close quarters and melee lifesteal, we were able to secure the kill without dying. So we're just going to push this up again, grab our camp, and see what else we can do.
Thank you.
And I do pick up Enchanter's Barrier here. The reason for this is her cards hurt, and this will help with that.
We don't back down from it.
The spirit urn is waiting to be played.
Keep fighting, boys.
I'd try to go for a cheeky punch here, but we were just a tiny bit short, so we're just going to try to trade some damage and then back up. And I didn't realize that Mirage came to the lane, and I get knocked up by him into a Wraith ult. Not too much we could do here. I should have just been paying more attention to the map. Luckily, our Abrams comes and cleans up a kill on Wraith, so it is a 1-for-1, but I shouldn't have needed to die there, honestly. And at this point, I'm just going to very slowly start to grab my build items here while also building tanky at the same time. We're going to get improved cooldown next. I go back to the yellow lane now because there's some fighting happening, and every other lane is already accounted for with a different member of our team. And I'm just trying to help out here where I can while remembering that I am still behind. So Yamato's rotating over, and I see our team reacting to that. So I am also, but I'm just a little bit too slow on it. So I get grabbed by a Warden and just try to get into a safe spot while Yamato's ulting. When she ults, you can't kill her, so there's really nothing I could do there. And so I'm just going to wait this out and then go back in. I can see Infernus running in with his ult. If he catches someone, I can just double up on that with my ult, but he misses, so I can't really do anything there. They kill Wraith, and then Warden drops on in, and he is fighting our Abrams, so I just try to ult him, but since he's ulting, he just heals off of it instead, so we just gotta play it a little bit more careful and eventually take him down too. And then at this point, my brain turned off, and I thought nobody else was here. Mirage still is, and I went to push this Guardian really hard and just got myself killed like an absolute idiot. But the Guardian goes down anyway because our teammates didn't int. So, good job, teammates. All right, and now at this point in the game, I know I'm really weak. I don't have my big power spike, which in my mind is Torment Pulse. So I'm just gonna run around and try to continue to save lanes that are being pushed. I go to green here because I thought Abrams was going back to yellow, but he wasn't. So we do lose our Guardian, but I'm just gonna run back over and clean up the lane after.
I'm holding on. We don't back down from anyone. Keep fighting.
Now that we have 3k, I'm just going to very quickly back for Torment Pulse and keep trying to do what I'm doing here. Our team is taking a very bad fight in the middle of the map right now. It's like a 2v5. So I'm going to see if I could try to get there. Infernus eventually goes in, and all three of them end up dying before I can do anything. So we're just keeping our lanes from getting pushed in. Here it looks to me like they're going to rotate over to purple. So I just want to run over and give Kelvin some backup because there's not much else I could do. Seven's pushing the one lane that isn't getting pushed toward us right now, so purple's my only really place to go. And this Mirage and Morden are playing really far back. They're not really wanting to initiate anything. They're sort of just chilling. So I'm deciding to go to blue, but then I see two of our teammates are hitting there too. So I just kind of hang out here, I guess. And then our teammates run in like they are big superheroes, so I'm just going to try to follow after them and see if we can do anything about it. But the Mirage and Morden we're playing so far back, we really shouldn't be able to catch any of these guys. So instead, I'm just going to steal their camps. Our yellow lane definitely needs help. It looks like Kelvin's going to it. If he wasn't, I was going to back and run over there.
He's waiting to be claimed.
Headed to York.
Time to shine.
Instead, I'm just trying to steal their camps and continue to push out green. They're pushed up to our walker for some reason without minions, so that's kind of weird, but you know, free money, I guess. And they try to kill me here, but I'm able to use these walls to sort of juke them out and get out. I feel like they could have chased me down, but they didn't.
Start digging.
So when I said they didn't chase me down, for some reason right here, they just stopped chasing me fully. And I just decided to keep clearing camps and keeping sure that the waves were good.
They delivered the
And here I'm just backing to spend my money and then seeing where the map needs me after I do that. I decided to pick up bullet armor and combat armor because at this point their team is looking very gun focused, and then duration extender to make our 2 and our 4 last longer. Wraith is pushing in our blue lane right now, and it looks to me like our Infernus is clearing a camp, so I'm just deciding to go there and push that back out. And since the majority of our team is here right now, I'm just gonna hang out for a second, see if we can get a pick. If we can, perfect. If not, not a huge deal.
Necesitas mucho más.
All right, and since they're just playing back, I'm just gonna go over to the green lane and continue to push that and apply pressure on the map.
No one outrun me. We will never yield.
And Abrams is fighting Lettygeist over here, so I'm gonna run over and try to ult her and help out. And this honestly turns into a pretty big fight for some reason. I'm able to get the ult off on her, and Furnace takes her down, and then multiple of their teammates come to try to punish us here. And this is just a really kind of awkward spot to fight because none of the lanes are being pushed. But this was started, so we just have to try to get the best out of it that we can.
Get back! Your time to shine.
has been defeated.
All right, and in my mind, we got 2 kills. Everyone's still alive. We should be done here. I'm just going to the yellow lane to push that up. But Warden was there, and he decided to try to ult me, so we're just going to stay away from this man. I don't want to fight him with his ult up, and our team is very far pushed. Kelvin is helping out our team by de-pushing the lanes, so yeah, we just need to survive here. And Warden's gun gets to the point where it hurts so bad. So at this point, I think I lost him, and I'm trying to get back to the yellow lane to keep our walker alive, but Warden actually ends up going there too, so there's not too much I can do.
You ready, Maurice? Come They won't see us coming.
They pray for a salvation that will not come.
And now I'm picking up Warpstone. This will just help me get my ult off a little bit easier. And then we're going back to the yellow lane to push it out to get it away from our base guardians.
Let's go, Mo.
They will learn to fear Seven.
The more of them, the better. Going low. Everyone has a plan until they're grabbed by a mole man.
And now I'm just going to go push up the green lane and make sure that no one's there to catch off Abrams while he's on his mission. Warden's there, Wraith's there, Ivy's there, so this could turn into a 3v2 if I get there on time, which I'm trying to do. Sadly, Yamato's also here as well, so I'm just trying to catch this Wraith and take her down before she's able to do anything to our teammates. Yamato's ulting. Once again, I can't kill her when she's like this, so I'm just gonna move back to our teammates. For some reason, I thought we were gonna go all in here, but I didn't realize that there was a haze behind us, so that was my bad, and it almost got me killed. In this situation, I'm just trying to buy time and line of sight and use my one to keep myself alive until a teammate shows up and helps me out. She doesn't have her ult, so we should be able to kill her if we get like one or two other people here. Luckily, Ivy's awesome and she picks me up and starts to fly me away. I think I'm gonna get killed in the midair, so I decide to jump off and try to like Warpstone to get a little bit more distance, and we're able to live here.
It takes more than that to kill us.
Keep it up, detective.
All right, so now when I'm back, I decided I'm gonna grab Phantom Strike, and honestly, I could have used that item a whole lot more this game. I don't think I actually used it until our final push. So yeah, I need to get better at using my active items. If you don't know what Phantom Strike is, it is a much longer warp stone that I can use to go specifically to a target. I can't really control it other than going to a person, but it does damage to them, it slows them, and it disarms them, which just makes them a free kill or a free ult. And here my brain turned completely off and I literally just inted. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. Alright, and at this point, I'm just going to end the commentary and just let the game play out. The whole point of this video was how to lose lane, but then come back and still be useful. At this point, I have 23k, which is pretty average for the game state. And we were able to come back and do just enough to be able to help out our team. As we get further into this game, I'm honestly just able to do more as I'm not inting anymore. I don't die again before the end of this game. And yeah, Mo and Krill's a lot of fun. I've been having fun with them. I just need to get better at the little things. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. And if you want to stick around for the rest of the game, cool. Peace.
I'm holding on.
Nice to
I got him, Mo.
Kill the Others will come crashing down.
You ready, Maurice? We'll hunt them down and Maurice. Let's take out guys. Me, go! It's time to fight dirty. The more men, the better. Start digging. Going low.
The urn has been dropped.
Let's dig. Keep the pressure up, Maurice. Come on, don't back down.
The urn is ours.
Your time to shine. Oh, we're in it now. Maurice, do your thing.
Now, if I was hypothetically trying to summon an elder god in a convoluted attempt to make my dreams a reality, that right there is the armor I'd buy.
I'm holding on, Momo. The more of it, the better. Hit the dirt. They took our center. It's gonna explode.
Take him down!
Give up.
See, there's a
I see
Let's go
Yamato.
mid.
smart and fighting dirty.
Headed to blue. The rejuvenator is descending. The spirit there.
You ready, Maurice? You're the best the Jinn could hire? Your time to